guys. These eggs have given us a lot of trouble in the past. Does anybody need anything off this guy, or can we bypass him?
I think Leeroy needs something from this guy.
Oh, he needs those devout shoulders? Isn't he a paladin?
Yeah, but that'll help him heal better. He'll have more mana.
Christ. Okay, well, what we'll do, I'll run in first, gather up all the eggs so we can kind of just, blast them all down with AoE. I will use Intimidating Shout to kind of scatter them so we don't have to fight a whole bunch of them at once. When my shout's done, I'll need Anthony to come in and drop his shout too, so we can keep them scattered, not to fight too many. When his is done, Bass, of course, will need to run in and do the same thing. We're going to need Divine Intervention on our mages, so they can AE, so we can, of course, get them down fast, because we're bringing all these guys. I mean, we'll be in trouble if we don't take them down quick. I think it's a pretty good plan. We should be able to pull it off this time. What do you think, Abdul? Can you give me a number crunch real quick?
Yeah, give me a sec. I'm coming up with 32.33, repeating, of course, percentage of survival.
Oh, that's a lot better than we usually do.
Alright, chums up.
Ready, guys?
Let's do this. Leeroy Jenkins!
Oh my god, he just ran in.
You ran in. Chad, he ran in.
Oh Jesus, let's go,
Stick to the plan.
Stick to the plan, Shove.
Stick to the plan.
Oh gee, oh fuck.
Give me Divine Intervention.
Hurry up.
Alright, we got all-time highs on Nvda, bad.
I can't move. Am I lagging, guys?
I can't move.
What the hell?
I can't AE.
Oh my god.
The eggs keep spawning. More respawning.
I don't think you can cast with that
Chad,
shit.
I don't think they're gonna make it, man. They're not gonna make it. Alright. Happy Leeroy Jenkins Day. I don't know how many years ago it was when that happened, but we do honor it, pay homage to it. Try to once a year, and it is just May 11th is the day. So I don't know, man, if you don't celebrate that, or if you celebrate Leeroy Jenkins Day privately, I do want to respect that, but we did do it. So anyway, this market poetically is pulling like a Leeroy Jenkins right now. 21 years. 21 years, dude. You feel old yet? I don't, man. I feel young. I don't know. And I know for some of us, not all of us, but for some of us, I cringe thinking about, oh man, 21 years ago, how poor was I? How much further back in my life journey and story was I? Ugh. All the crap I'd have to do to get back to where I am now. Cringe. So it's more fun living in the present and then having excitement for the future than to live in the past. All right. But Nvda hit 222.30 today, highest high ever. So we're about $2 off of that, around 2.3% up. It was up over 3% at one time. I think this is kind of like the big one, man, because it's like this is the single largest market cap asset in the world, or equity in the world. Gold's number one for an asset. Then I think like real price discovery after like half a year of chop, that's going to help possibly propagate NASDAQ higher. So this one has kind of been, it recovered like everything, in that 3 week period after the Trump headline. But many other semiconductors have just been going berserk, running circles around Nvidia in short-term performance. So what would the Fibonacci, like the short-term Fibonacci, be here? High to low? I don't think I've done it. 1272. Oh, just 225 makes sense. Psychological. No big deal. It is now officially, chat, if you don't know.
It's time for Power Hour.
Okay, last 60 minutes of trading before the closing bell on Wall Street. So will they pull it back? They might. They might. So 225, 231, and then your gold mean ratio from this half a year chop is going to be 241.60. So might as well just say 249.99. Okay, 250 psychological. So that's where you are. This has just happened. It was pretty cool that 195 was broken and back tested. Resistance, 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 resistance. Flip to support, and it's just been running. You got a 4-day win streak at hand with 6 minutes to go. All right, so I'm in the chat from Nvda. Market driver. We can, I mean, what, dude? For a second, we'll look at it for a second, okay? Bitcoin, it's not doing much today. I mean, it's doing something as in, like, it's coming back from its horrible sell-off last night. Asia just took out the entire, Sunday candle, but now we're back. And as you can see, this breakout here of the channel, right? They broke it out yesterday. They're attempting to back test it successfully today. And we're still waiting on that 200-day moving average test for the first time since November 3rd. Many months. So that is just upon us. We're so close. I think it's 82.5. What, 700 points removed from that? We get that all day. Where is the... the price is suppressed. It's so methodical. It's like, wait a second, I thought crypto is supposed to be volatile. No, it's being throttled. In Bitcoin trading, like, they used too much broadband, and it's no more broadband, Bitcoin. You're not allowed to go high with everything else. What's up, Jimmy,
Jimmy
man?
tipped $24.24. Buy and may and stay. IBM, please. Thanks, man.
Maybe if Nvda can survive earnings, I think it's 2-3 weeks from now. But IBM, we'll look at it. Had been, it was doing things, and it finally went through this huge correction. Yeah. You feel bears around the corner. That's what they've been saying, man. That's the thing, though. That's what's crazy, right? The bears were here. Like, they were so hardcore here on that sell-off we were getting. After 6 months of nothing on the index funds, it was very bad. And then just now the past month, those bears are like legit. That one bear in Alaska that's just at the very top of the mountain randomly, and no one knows why. He's just hanging out up there. That's the bears that got gamma squeezed. They're stuck at the top of a mountain with worthless positions, just praying to God this nightmare ends. That's what it is. This is a nightmare for short sellers. People that got caught in puts and shorts. Michael Burry's puts on Nvidia, $187 million plus, worthless right now, worth nothing. So the good thing for him, he's not naked short, so he can only go to zero on that position, right? But yeah, you said, oh, bears around the corner. Okay, bears are endangered species right now. Okay, so let me just go to the S&P real quick. Can we just play it? Jesus chimes, all-time highs again today. Almost every day. I mean, it is. It's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in a row of intraday all-time highs. Okay, nearing a golden mean ratio. Magic number is upon us, 74.56. You are not far. You're just, that's how close you are. You could be there tomorrow, Wednesday. You got to wonder, will we react at the most prominent Fibonacci number that exists in the universe, the 1618? What do we remove from it right now? 0.58%, man. Oh boy, it's coming. Look, dude. Making some crazy money, make crazy gains, your life's changing. 1618 staring at us on the S&P 500 futures. Might be a decent place to be like, maybe my greed is satiated. Maybe I'm good. Maybe I'm sated. Maybe I'm satisfied. Oof. I'm full to the brim. Stomach's going to explode. All that Wagyu. Maybe not. Maybe it's just going to keep rolling like nothing. All right. Maybe 7,500 needs to be tested because it's psychological. Fives and the zeros, right? A lot of them. NASDAQ, another all-time high. Friday was a freakazoid candle, and somehow we're continuing it, and maybe the S&P is just going to do what the NASDAQ did to its own respective 1618, which was nothing. Just broke through it like nothing, and then it's continued higher. 30K. 30K is definitely like what I think these bots and humans are looking at. 30,000. All those zeros, dude. Yeah. 30K. When catch up to Bitcoin? Remember that time when NASDAQ and Bitcoin were the same price and we would meme about it all the time? When's NASDAQ going to catch up? Insane. So, all-time highs. S&P. NASDAQ. Not on the Dow Jones. It hasn't been that way. We've just been at this, at this shark pattern completion zone. It's not a real shark. It's almost a shark. It's not a shark, man. It's very close. You could probably get away with anchoring differently and have it be a real shark, but it's just kind of crazy, the underperformance here, because it's just been such a heavy-weighted tech stock rally. A lot of assets on the, Dow Jones, these 30 assets are not big tech, so they're underperforming hardcore. So, yeah, just hanging around, paused, stuck in purgatory at an 886 W-shaped completion zone. It doesn't mean it's going to collapse, but it just means this is the area where you either get reactions or pauses, and we're pausing for now. Okay. Russ 2000, good, but not quite as good as last week, but almost there, man. Almost there. Yeah. I just sitting at that 1414 fib extension after making all-time highs just last week. And then the 1618 here is 2950, but you would just think maybe 3,000 on the Russ 2000, 30,000 on the NASDAQ. That would be pretty harmonic, right? Harmonious, excuse me. That would be harmonious. So those are probably the big numbers in price discovery. Beautiful stuff, man. I'm just here live early. I got my workout in a little bit. Markets are just going nuts, and there's just assets out there. It's like I got energy, drinking my coffee. I'll be taking my pre-workout in like 20 minutes, so I'll be getting really jacked up for the final moments of this stream. And we have like some good stuff going on assets that we just been kind of waiting on, like Tesla, like Tusk. Remember Tusk? Finally, dude, been sitting in that garbage for, well, it was garbage until today, right? For like a month, like with a small loss, like not just dead money, and then just boom, forgot about it, didn't care about it, and just But real quick, we'll look at that later. Tesla, though, here, that's incredible, man. Near highs of day. We talked about 400 to 414.50 to ad nauseum every time we look at it, and they did it, man. Like, they broke it Friday, and it's just been straight up since. And, like, I guess you might be going. Maybe 469.91 is, like, the target here. Maybe. That's straight up and down. They're not going to give you an opportunity, I guess. I wish, but they're not. So up 4.3%, TSLL up 8.6%. My God, what a comeback, man. There's not much here. There's really not much here, especially above like 440 to 469, 488. This might be over, man. Like the long-term uptrends, major correction is quite possibly concluded, and it's time to eventually see 488, 500, and then run to 600 after that. Might be time, man. Okay. What they do in actuality, just a deep retrace from the previous low to high, not quite an 886. It wasn't a strategic bottom either. It just kind of randomly reversed with the macro. But this thing right now, as I'm speaking to you, is at highs of day. Super, super strong, man. Tesla's in the chat. Let's go, Elon. We always believed in you, dude. But it was terrible for a while. So back above the 200 moving average, back above everything. Okay, so green light on Tesla as of last week. Finally, right? You were below that level, correlating negatively since late February. It was rough, dude. So good to see, kind of like altcoins. They've been so destroyed for so long. Maybe they're starting to show structures now. I don't know why, and I don't really trust them or believe them, but they are. We will respect the TA. Okay. We can look at some just like notable assets, dude. Rocket Lab, remember? Dude. This is nuts, man. We looked at this last week on the 6th. Lo and behold, 2 days later, Rocket Lab up 50% in 2 days. What's up, Sam, man?
Sam tipped $25. Good day today. Could we have a look at Remex? Cheers, Mitch.
What's up, Sam, dude? Thank you for the 25. We'll look at rare earth strategic metals. Yes, been a minute. We will. Thank you, dude. So Rocket Lab, just once they recaptured 73.59 and back tested resistance as support, it's just like, dang, dude, this actually looks all right. It's uptrending really well, and now it's pulling a Leeroy Jenkins, and all we could do from at this point is just load a high it. You're nearing a 1618 locally anyway, 125, 126. So you might be looking at like 150, right? Psychological 125, 150, 175. Major price discovery. This thing is a freak. Freakish freakables. Yeah, silver's pumping. Dude, there's too many things to talk about. Too many crazy things going on, man. Plug up 15%. Yeah, dude, plug after that M shape. They type 2'd it. And look at it. Highest levels since October. Multi-month highs. Good God. There's not much here. There's really nothing here till like 425, 464 on plug power. Yep. Good stuff. Now quantum computing starting to do things. Yep. Yeah, it was like inverse head and shoulder stuff. Highest level seen since late January. You're going to go test 2144. If they break 2144, look the F out, 2650 and beyond. This could be going for like a deep retrace. Super nice. Inverse head and shoulders looking behavior, right? Momentum shift after a really deep correction that took you back to that high from 2021. Tested as support. Then the higher low came in after. So, wow. Phenomenal. Phenomenal price action, quantum, micron, forget about it, dude. It's like we're in 1999. Local 3618's 887.
Sorry, just tuned in. Can you look
Antonio.
at bullish divergence on the weekly?
What's up, Antonio? Unless today was bad, things turned around last week. They were pretty good. My position was up. It was down. Oh god, and then it was up. I was like, oh okay. So, yeah, now looks well. Of course, that was the ServiceNow was the whole like premise of the setup wasn't an accumulation trade. It was a seller exhaustion trade. That was like what would get us a rally here? Sellers being exhausted and relenting, and buyers giving us some sort of reflex rally. MU just nuts, dude. MU 1999, bro. Okay. Beanie Babies, laser pointers, Creed, and other things too. Tom Brady in college. Mike DeBose, Alabama. Okay. 3618, 887. This might be $1,000. I mean, $995, whatever. The 900s to maybe 1,000, and maybe they front run it and sell it all. But this thing's going nuts, okay? Just crazy. Qualcomm, 7.7%. Insane. Like, what a run. All-time highs. Pulling back off the highs, but whatever. QBTS, same thing. Yeah. I mean, it was almost like a wedge, wasn't it? I mean, I don't even care. You don't have to call it a wedge. You don't call it anything. It's just, wow. They broke it out. This thing's above the 200 again. Highest level seen since late January, like RGTI. Quantum computing's little correction might be over with a Momo shift. Okay. But we'll look at those requests. Yeah, DGXX, crazy, man. Like, actually insane. RDW, crazy, man. Lots of small caps doing insane things. NNE, dude, nanonuclear. Highest price today seen since early February. And this thing might be heading up to the 30s. Wild, man. A lot of crazy stuff. In phase, I know. People are like, dude, it's in the headlines. It's like an M shape, but it's a little shallow. But they back tested this $30 level of support, trying to break resistance. This could be, I mean, this could be massive, dude. You have to understand how big of a deal this is down here. Like, to recapture these levels, the consequences, you could be like $58. Yeah, so they're trying to do something down here. Okay. I wish it was a little deeper for the sake of my harmonic brain. Right, the harmonic, man, like an 886, but they just, oh my god, they like did 886 it. Am I stupid? It was close, man. What? They didn't quite 886 it, but it was so close, man. It was in the 3% threshold, right? If you go 886, really, look at that. I mean, it's so close. Wow, in phase, man. We like Solar Edge, right? barring earnings. Solar Edge was the one that was like a really good trend, but man, type 1 reaction may be unfolding. This is how maybe trends reverse. Okay. I didn't even realize this was so close to an 886. Okay. We're gonna look at something, man. Well, we need to get back to like the markets. We looked at the index funds. Just looking at some of these notable gainers on the stock market. They're just going crazy, man. All right. Then we can look at like, yeah. One sec. Look at DGXX. Yeah, no, just insane, dude. Like absolutely crazy. Data processing. Guess what, man? Highest level seen since November 2021. We're talking like 5.5-year highs. And it kind of made sense. Composite, man, you know, was accumulating his position for such a long period of time. Yeah, they pulled it back. One more liquidity grab, but look at it now. Go in the markup phase. And up against the big resistance here. Yeah, you break 797. There's just nothing there. Like straight up, there's a gap fill. Gap fill at like $14. Overhead resistance, $17. I mean, this is like, if they break this, I can't even imagine. It's going to be so insane where this thing goes. So up against your last little checkpoint, one swing high from 5.5 years ago. You break it, bye-bye. Everyone have an alert set of around 809. We hear that beep. Gone. Yeah, I mean, Mosaic, yeah, crapped out on earnings. What are you gonna do, man? I mean, dude, it's like, are people full porting? Like there's like, yeah, some win, some lose. A lot more, I think, win than lose. And I think, regardless, when they do win, they win a lot more than the loss. That's for sure. That's how it's set up. 3-to-1 minimum. RDW, highest level since January, and you know, off that last back test there, man. I mean, just it was there. It was like, dude, gotta repost it. Just all this. I mean, this is all like good, and it's just up a lot, man. It's up like 30%, 33%, 32.33, repeating, of course, percent in 2 days. So this would be going a lot higher eventually. I mean, 1327 will be tested. I think they'll probably take this to $17 if this really plays out. Very good. Yeah, we do just Tusk real quick. Yeah, man, it's just got to be looked at. It's because it's so beautiful. Because I don't even care about the daily on this. I only care about the weekly. The weekly is just so phenomenal. It's like, it means nothing's even, it hasn't even started, dude. It's up 22% today. It doesn't matter. It's at its highest level since the Type 2 return, since June of last year. It doesn't matter. Like, you have to wait. This thing will eventually, I mean, your target like $5, $7 and beyond. This is something that is setting up to where, yeah, it's a trade setup with a lot of upside, but like they could break $8 and it could be going to 12 and beyond, 24. There's like a lot of accumulation going on. And we've seen this, you know, this looks just like RGTI before it went on this multi-1,000% run. Like, for real. If we just go back, is it RGTI or it might be the other one? It might be QBTS. Same freaking thing here, man. Is it this one? Not quite. No, it was a QBTS then. D-Wave, yeah, because this was an old trade setup too. Same thing, right? Where they 1, 2, and then your M-shape completes on the third valley, and this is where Tusk is right now. It's like the same picture. You're literally looking at the Tusk back in October 2024 when QBTS was here. Like that's what it looks like. So to me, Tusk is just like, I don't care. It's been in my portfolio for a month plus. You know, whatever. I'm just gonna sit in it. And I'm not going to look at it much. Oh, yeah, I'll get alerts here and there. But, yep, you got to have conviction on structures like this. Anyway, all right. Yeah, dude, lots of crazy stuff up. Dude, we got to look at, like, silver. Let's look at gold real quick for the memes. You know, we got to do it because it's gold. Gold. I mean, that's really strong, man, you know. Really strong for, holding up on the weekly there. But yeah, being above 46, 41, they might very well be going to test 5K. They might be going to do it, man. Kind of insane. But you just got to wonder, will it rival 5,400? I don't know about that, man. They might 886 it up there even. But for now, just kind of sideways. But silver, they put in a new, it might be like an actual industrial base at $70. Because this thing right now up 7% on the day, but forget 7% on the day. How about in less than 4 days up 18.7 effing percent? This is a metal, dude. Trading like an S coin in an uptrend. So I was at the Marlins game with Scott Carney, and we were talking about silver briefly, and he was thinking maybe how strong it was. He was saying we might see a shark. So that's like 115, which to me would be like just so insane. But I guess like fundamentally, if like, what gave me conviction on this run up, which was this whole big thing, like there is silver deficits and, CME, all these exchanges or their vaults are dwindling, depleted. Physical silver is actually hard to come by. I mean, I guess that in me would make me think it's possible, right? But it was just kind of like this. Just think about it, 886 up there. The W shapes, man, 115. But that's super strong. Like if anything, right? More local from the dead cat bounce. Oh, there you go. There's your Gartley stuff. So minimum 786 is going to take it to 89. But if it was going to be an 886 Gartley, 92.70, 92.50. So there's still a little more upside on this one if you want to talk about local W's completing. Just amazing, dude. Yeah, people just like, if they wanted to trade 70, they could have. And my God, did it not play out. Someone just made their year again. Okay, about copper, though. Because copper, was just, wow. Looking real good, man. And there you go. Right, we had we're going for a record daily close today after a bullish back test of that key 580, 588 zone. Support, running, price discovery. Looking for price discovery here. You could just locally do it. Get some fib nodes. 587, 1272, 733, 1618. But we think, right? Wasn't it like $9 on the monthly or something stupid? Yeah, 2618, $9. Yep. So this whole like 3 rising valleys on the monthly is still very much in effect. Look how good this is. This could very well be it. Like it could be time, dude. 18 days till the monthly close, but look at it. That's some serious historical stuff unfolding on your Kappa industrial metal. So we're back, baby. We're freaking back, and Bitcoin is back over $82,000.
Come on, Sam.
Oh my God.
God damn it, Leeroy.
God damn it. Leeroy, you moron.
Leeroy.
Move.
This is ridiculous.
I'm on it. So mass. I'm down, forking down. God damn it. This is I killed before I could remove all this. God.
Freaking Leeroy, dude. Of course. Wiping the raid, like always. Ethereum. Here's your monthly. I mean, dude, monthly. I hope it's not 3 months of this and then dump on the next month after. But Ethereum today, we're looking at it like, wow, is it a bullish 5.0? It is a bullish 5.0, just about. I mean, right? The 113 shark turns into almost a 50% retrace, and then it's like a higher low comes in. It's like, what? Do we have like momentum shifting into the hands of the buyers again after this little pullback? Like, dude, 2400, if they test it again, you're probably going to break it and you're probably going to run. Bitcoin's going to 84.5, going to go fill that CME futures gap, going to go see a major 382. You got to believe that Ethereum is at least going to go test 2400 and probably break it and see new highs. that we haven't seen in months, you know? So yeah, Ethereum hanging in there, man. Down 1.28% today, but it could be a lot worse. It's pathetic. I know. Like, it's like, why? Like, you have finite capital and you're putting your money in Ethereum. It's just a lotto ticket, man. You're just like, man, look at Nvidia's finally going to price discovery, Rocket Lab, you know, doing all these assets going. Where's their Micron, Applied Materials, ABGO, all of them, right? Atomera, just these semiconductors, wild. And then you're just like, but Ethereum hasn't taken off yet. You know, so it's almost like now you're like a more rational, reasonable person to like try to take a little shot on Ethereum or Bitcoin than you would be these semiconductors, because they're gone. But the problem is Ethereum's trading kind of at the same price it was trading at before the semiconductor mania started. That's what's so sickening, right? So at this point, you're just kind of like, all right, man, I guess I'll own a little bit just because maybe it'll catch up. Good luck, dude. Yeah. What's kind of impressive is Solana. Can't even believe it. Solana a little bit, you know? It's like, whoa, what's going on? Dude, highest price seen since February 4th. All of a sudden, way better than Ethereum. Better performance. I mean, someone's been max bidding this for a week now. Bro, straight up Solana. In a 6-day period, up 17%. Breaking big resistance. Dude, above this, there's just nothing here, man. I mean, 110 to 120. Pretty insane, actually, if it's real. Highest levels since early February, doing better than Ethereum now to its own respective levels. Huh. Soul maxing. Yeah, that's right. What's up? He did what to you? That's right. Mid-afternoon streams. I gotta be taking my pre-workout in a few minutes, 3 minutes or so. Copper Bros were right. Dude, that monthly was so good. It was just like, did you have the patience to sit through Copper watching all these other assets go crazy on the big tech? Yeah, good question, man. We didn't look at XRP real quick. We'll do that. XRP, it's flat. It still looks like you'd think, like, if Bitcoin's going to do it, then XRP is probably going to break 150, probably going to go to 160, 175, and a hard target 190, you know, 160, 175, and 190 would be your targets probably if this Bitcoin was going to do it, and altcoins were going to run. XRP is a crypto, so it could run too, so don't forget about it. It's just kind of terrible, dude, right? It's been terrible. I'm not saying if it's going to be terrible impending. I'm saying it has been terrible for most of 2026. Okay, and then we can look at, there's a big cryptos. We've got US oil. Oil up 3.5%. My God, they tried to break 100 and they couldn't. That's where the selling came in. I think it's the Trump administration themselves probably doing that. But there you have it, man. Key levels being respected as resistance. And that's where we are, even with it being really elevated today. 98.02. You want this thing to collapse for the sake of our prosperity on other markets. But look what they're doing with a $98 oil. That's what's wild to me, man. DXY real quick, US dollar. Yeah, not looking too hot right now. Probably waiting for 97.30 to be tested. Yeah. Good, go test 97.30. That's probably the target. TLT, your 20-year treasury bond ETF. Horrible. Put in the lowest high. Kind of rolling over today. Probably going for a lower low. I don't know what to tell you about this bond thing. This bond situation. It's just terrible. So you can go to like US 20-year if you want the inverse chart. Just look at the US 20Y and yeah. Just up against a big 4.97%. And they break that. Not gonna be good, man. mean, if it's really, it might be going for, you know, a record on this one. It's a US 30-year yield. Like, just super, super strong. Resilient, right? Why are yields so resilient? Hello? One sec. Yep, so yields up, bonds down, dollar down, metals up, equities up, crypto kind of up, a little down, but holding up in there, right? Oh, let's look at these requests. Sorry, I know we had them. I had a few requests, man. Thanks for the few people watching. I know these earlier streams are not like, you know, people working, they're doing things. Hold on a sec. Pre-workout time, that's right. I have to take. That's right, dude. We're pre-workouting. I'm concocting it, mixing it in the water, my filtered water right now. Okay. Some of it's granular. Okay. Let me mix it up real quick. Hold on below. I'm mixing that. We'll just have a little more ASMR. Okay.
Oh, Spiffy, res us.
Why do
Spiffy,
you
res
do
us.
this shit, Leeroy?
I'm trying.
It's not my fault.
Who's soul stoned?
We do have a soul stone up, don't we?
Anthony, do you got soul stones?
Warlock.
Oh God.
Oh, for...
Great job.
Good job, Leeroy.
Leeroy, you were just stupid as hell.
Over there. At least I have chicken.
And there you have it. Happy Leeroy Jenkins Day if you're just tuning in. We look at these requests. Doing an earlier stream for the just because of the pumps on the market, man. Everything been just going nuts. But yeah, maybe some things pulling back. Maybe some day traders taking some profit here. Looks like on Nvda they are. Yeah, well below 220 now. Tesla, I think, saw its highs too a little bit. See this IBM for Jimmy. Ooh, yeah, man. So it's like the thing is, like, the party ended. Like, this was like such an amazing thing. I remember back in like 2020 identifying this Gartley, and it played out, and now it's in this just big correction mode, and I don't know what to make of it. This could last a long time. This correction could last for months, not a year. There were just these M shapes. They were playing out and they're running. It was just like, what a prosperity, dude. The old you can go to like the weekly and go. I think yeah, like look at that Gartley. It was so freaking unbelievable. And it's like the movie ended, and here we are 1,000 years later, and it's like now it's correcting. I think what makes sense would probably be a retest of like 200 psychological, but also swing highs from 2012. Maybe they could hold on to that. Maybe some sort of reversal structure could develop, could be in better shape. But for now, I mean, like harmonic targets were hit off this Gartley. Remember, dude, we were back here years ago looking at this. And it is phenomenal. So TA respected. It's legendary. Yeah. $300, man, and beyond. So not a good start to the week. Down 2.83% with, you know, Nvda going in, like hitting all-time highs, Micron and others. So no structure, no strategy, no edge. Just correcting an otherwise very long-term uptrend. Okay. So how deep is the correction so far from the 2020 low to high? 38%. So 50% retrace 206. So that's like kind of a 50% retrace, kind of in line with that 2012 retest. So I think 200, you probably just want to wait, hands off, find something with a good setup. You know, this doesn't really have it right now. Okay. I'm sure it'll pivot, make a higher low and run again at some point though. but we'd like it to be strategic, you know, because this is so ugly right here, man. Like to see failure once and then twice, and it just gap down on earnings, and it's kind of just like rolling over on a really strong macro day. All-time highs S&P, all-time highs Nasdaq, and it's doing this. Not great, man. RMX. Okay. Beautiful. I mean, hey, dude, do we need to pull it up? The old trade setup? I mean, we have to, because this thing, dude, it's doing everything we ever wanted it to. I think target 2 is hit. One sec, I'm looking, scrolling, looking. Lord. This was back in, oh, that's why. 2025, man. Wow, dude, RMX just talked about so much in our Discord. Well, it's because of the trade setup, and we talk about it here, and then it'll start, people to start paying attention to it more. Oh, there it is, found it. All right, so let me show you here. What are you talking about, man? RMX continuation trade, that's the way it was described here. And that's not even the final target, by the way. So here it is, RMX. Remember the old M shape? Remember this? Like, it was perfect, and then it was like, oh, we have another opportunity for another long. And hits target 1 very fast. Very short period of time, then pulls back and corrects. What do you want, man? Swing trade, position trade. After hitting a price objective, then holds, runs again, pivots late April, and then May. What happens? Target 2 of the trade setup achieved on officially, I think, Thursday. So Jesus chimes. There it is. So eventually, hey, you get a pullback here, whatever. It's going to be a higher low than the previous low, most likely, and it's going to eventually see target 3. So we're just in the middle of this setup. It takes months to play out sometimes when you're playing the daily, but hey, if you got patience, I've got tendies. That's it, dude. There's just not much more to talk about, like, right? Active setup, target, waiting on it to break 112. If it does, 126 sooner rather than later. RMX, this is a big resistance support, man. 2013, 2014, resistance support. You break that, it's going to be a pretty smooth ride up to the 120s. Okay. That was for Tootsie Roll Mint. Remember old Tootsie Roll Gartley? That was insane. Let's see the next one. Thank you again, Sam. Good day. And then, not necessarily, it's not always like that. I mean, like, if you have time, you see that, oh, it was a liquidity grab fake out, and it like immediately recaptures the levels, then, sometimes if you're playing options, okay, what happened, if you had RDW options, you're probably still in them. So, now, Service Now, which is a nice one, it's a nice one. That I know it's only up 0.03% today. I own a little bit of this for the memes. Nothing crazy. I don't have any expectations about this. Service Now. It's just at an extreme threshold, extreme Fibonacci threshold, confluent with a very real support resistance going back to 2021. They go back further? I don't think so. No. That's a deep retrace too. From this low here, 2022 to the highest high, 2025. That's an 88% retrace, by the way. So it's just like this major area of confluence between Fibonacci extensions, Fibonacci retraces, and then horizontal line supports. So it's just like a good level to take incremental bids, small bids on it, and of course, seller exhaustion. Sellers exhausted at this level of confluence. That's how you give yourself an edge for some sort of at least short-term reversal. Hasn't happened yet though. That's what's crazy, right? It has not occurred. So you still have time. It still might, I mean, there might be too much, might need to sell off again, but because they've been trying and failing. Like today, my God, this thing was up to 94.64. And they've dumped this thing so hard today. Man, what a failed attempt again. Multiple different failed attempts. From the highs today, it is down 3.57%. Very disappointing price action, where with all these variables, all these things going on, this is where you do see like bounces, and it just hasn't occurred yet. So I wonder if you could be like, oh, it's also like a supply line. Oh, it's like a little wedge too, isn't it? Isn't that cute? Oh, it's a little cute wedge, whatever. All right. They can't break it. There's a lot of stuff going on this one. All right. So there you go, dude. That's your service now for Antonio. Bullish divergence in the weekly. Oh, look, dude. Big one right around 82K. Yeah, absolutely. Weekly bullish divergence. Throw it in the mixing bowl. And then what's so awesome, look at this on service now this week. That's today's Monday. This is our first positive histogram wick we've seen on the weekly since July of 2025. Wow. I mean, that is like, there's so many things screaming, probably going to get a bounce soon. Maybe not a big trend reversal, but maybe a bounce. Short-term bounce. It's an impending bounce. Or impending reflexive rally, we'll call it that. It's all there. I just, again, what are you going to do when it was up almost 4% and now it's down on the day? That's a lot. They're just not letting it break 93.81. Big deal. 3 weeks now they've been failing. So I don't tell you, man, you got it. You got everything, all the makings of a Velocity athlete. But hey, man, just because you do, some players that have the makings of a Velocity athlete, they squander their talent, their God-given gifts. They go out, they do drugs, they get arrested. They get in with the wrong crowd. You know it, the trials and tribulations of adolescence. Maybe ServiceNow doesn't want to be a Velocity athlete. I don't know, man. Okay, let's go. That was the last request. We didn't have any requests today. Typically don't get any requests these days. Go and just circle back to these Mag 7s, I guess, since we got 16 minutes till the closing bell. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button and bell that sub. All right, we don't have many viewers. We don't have many likes. We don't have many anything, so yours counts a lot. Yeah, man, Tesla. Wow. First level positive Momo on Tesla of 2026. How about that? This is your weekly right here. Look at this, dude. Just the beginning. Hopefully, we'll get a lot more wicks in front of it. RSI, highest level of 2026. So almost, I mean, you're very close to the bullish control zone on the weekly. So, I mean, that's your big W shape completing and playing out, but not performing that great. Not good performance so far. So that's a good sign. Long-term uptrend might really be, I mean, that's who controls this market long-term. Buyers. Okay. Good. Video. Pull them back. Pretty hard. Only up 1.83%. It was up 3% earlier. So almost half the gains gone on the day. But man, incredible RSI. Look at this weekly RSI right now. Highest RSI at 66. Bullish control zone like crazy. Highest level since November. I would say maybe probably October. But yeah, that's very good RSI. That means like you're not overbought on the weekly, so there's room to run. All right, very good. Apple made an all-time high last week. that Gartley developed, and we didn't know what was going on. We were like, what? This is like the only one of the Mag 7 that has some sort of structure that we like, that it's just there. And look what it's turned into, a fresh all-time high. And so just today, sideways, down 0.3%, no big deal. But this could be going into price discovery too. Could be. Well, you're talking 300 of course, but probably 325, 350. Insane. Already survived earnings, dude. So it's just got plenty of room to run, I think. It's overdue, man. This thing's just been chopping, making, it hit a higher high than the previous high, but not by much, and came back down and lost it. It's been just kind of a sideways situation for, 18 months plus. I mean, you can go back further and be like, 2020, mid 2024, almost 2 years of just kind of like, yeah, it's up a little bit, but it was real close, just about a month ago from being to where it was in 2 years ago. So not a good performer for 2 years, but now finally maybe we're gonna get some price discovery. Yeah. What's up, spiritual? Thank you, dude, for commenting, man. Feel free to comment more, man. We need more comments than we've ever needed them, okay? The comments are as scarce as they've ever been, okay? On Leeroy Jenkins Day. So, Microsoft, gap down. Pretty anemic here. A nice recovery off the lows, but maybe they're going to take it to 397 for another test. I'd hope so. I think momentum's beginning to shift, but still just really bad performer for so long now. Man. Yeah, not your best, man. Microsoft, you're kind of stuck till you break 430. Then you got a big chance 455, 467, but just until then, not great. Amazon already did its thing, right? What a huge run. And what did it do? Hit the 1272. And it's just pulled back a little bit, down 1.1% today, no big deal. 1.1. Hey, that was my grouping in the shooting contest. Nice. So they'll, they might come bring it back to 259 for back test. They like to do that after 1272s. You're showing your first level of negative momentum on the daily since March 31st. So yeah, pullback could happen, but then you're looking for 285 and then probably $300, 299.99. Yeah, like that's the 1618 up there. Meta down 1.8%. Bad, dude. To lose 600 is the worst thing ever. There's something wrong here, dude. This is disgusting. Oh my God. It's like, want to short something? If this is real. I mean, you're going back down to 530, 520. So, okay, it is a different world. Zuckerberg didn't do the right things. No, market hates it. Bad earnings, chop, rectangle flag, and it's already starting to dump, going back for its lowest level since April 7th. Lowest level in a month plus. Lowest close in a month plus. And to lose this zone right here, 600 to 603. Worst thing ever. So you better pray it's fake out and they rally it tomorrow and we get back above these levels. Otherwise, look out, because they're falling. Look, they're pushing the RSI into the bearish control zone too. This is so opposite of all these other assets we're looking at. So different. Not homogeneous market, right? Not for Meta. Google down almost 3%. After a spectacular run, headlines, no edge, good earnings, just pulling back. What are you going to expect, man? What are you going to do? It hit 400, big psychological level, and that was a big little, maybe a sell wall right there. There's probably a fib extension too, 1618. Yeah, there you go, man. That local high to low, 1618, 397. So psychological and Fibonacci right there. No edge. No way to know, like, right, there's no structure here. It's just, okay, can't be that surprised, man. Yeah, with everything. I mean, just think, hey, on a good day, day traders take profit towards the end of the day. And we got 10 minutes till the closing bell. So. Oh, God. Metsy earnings tonight. We're screwed, dude. We're screwed. Like, this would have been one. This could have been a contender. Could have been. Hold on. Yo, what up, Plain Sailor?
What's up, Mitch, my guy? Thoughts on JD?
We'll look at JD. Yeah, we looked at it like a couple streams ago, if not last stream. Someone requested it. Don't think I was that excited about it. Had to recapture that key level. Still below that level. Hate that, man. I mean, you're in the basement still. Like, this is like something where I could see it. I don't know if it's gonna come back down to 25 first or whatever, but you're at a point, like, think about cycle lows. Like, remember IP, International Paper? Like, this is like a level where you're looking for M shapes to develop. You're looking for structures to develop, type 2 returns. I mean, JD, if you are like, you want to invest, this is probably the area to do it. And you would wait, maybe it could take a year, but you're waiting for like $48. Then after that, $68. So it's a beautiful M shape. I mean, it's very pretty M shape completing, and hopefully it pulls a Tesla. I would like to see this above 33 repeating, of course. That's the level. You break that, I think you'll go straight back up to the 45s to 50 level, and then that's where, you know, it could get really insane. But you have just type 1 reaction. You haven't type 2 returned or anything. So I do like it. It could be better. I want it above 33 repeating, of course. Okay. And that's it. Thank you so much, Plain Sailor Dude. Yeah, dude, it does look good. I mean, just China, internet retail. I'm not sure, man. Lots of bullish divergence on the MACD histogram, for sure. Yeah. Look at the weekly here. Let's see. Oh, yeah, weekly divergence is great, too, but it already played out, really. So, yeah, weekly. I mean, this is like typical stuff. Great stuff, man. So that's what you want to pay attention to, that zone. Cheers, Plain Sailor, man. Thank you, dude. Intel. Oh, my God. Let's look at Intel. 129. Oh my God. Remember the composite operator, man? He was here. This is how I taught Jake Paul about the composite operator. I used Intel as the example. Remember Wyckoff accumulation, how real it was, and the composite man was Trump in the end. Trump, composite operator. Yeah. This thing hit a high today of 132.75, fresh record. But yes, pull back all the highs. Got it, man. 6 minutes till the closing bell. That's right, dude. Oh, Peace Guy for memes. Down today, but still, if it stays above 1010, you're good, man. You lose to 1010, yeah, that's probably, you might want to scrap this thing. Probably, unless it comes to an 886 at 891 and pivots and rallies again. Yeah, dude, it's not a good day today, but it's still above the, you know, it has not in any way reached a threshold of invalidation. It's still trading above this inflection zone, so it's still technically fine. Yeah, let's just hope Metsy doesn't collapse. Okay, so we got the Max 7, got the notable gainers. Bitcoin's right around 81.9. 5 minutes to close for the stock market. Things have been going crazy, man. They've been going so freaking crazy. BAER, yeah, I know. This one's like, well, I mean, it's got the divergence. Let's do the things we wanted it to. Kind of crazy, but Yeah, like someone requested this. I don't know when they did, but I'm like, dude, this is what you want. You want this and then this. And it's kind of like starting to play out. 177, they lost 177. They're trying to recapture it now. The divergence is really maturing. All right, look at the divergence here, man. This is specimen RSI divergence. Go ask Wells Walder. It's beautiful. Like crazy bullish divergence on the slightly lower low of the potential type 2 return of Bridger Aerospace Group. So yeah, man, if I mean, this could be it. You know, this could literally be like we're looking at the end of the sell-off, you know. I love the slightly higher lower lows. I love this. Oh, it's trying 886. Still both of these lows higher than the previous low. It just similar-ish to DGXX a little. The DGXX went a little bit crazier because the macro, but you just got some interesting stuff. The only problem with they survived earnings, terrible earnings. Oh my God. These guys almost never make money too, by the way. So fundamentals are garbage, but it's just a technical thing we got going on here that it could be all right. But then again, man, I don't know if I can trust Bridger Aerospace Group too. So I need a few more candles. I probably want to see like a little bit stronger signs here. But you're getting in that actionable area, but just you could also look at it like, oh, well, they made the higher high, they sold off, and they made the lower high in the previous high, and this could be getting ready to collapse again. Sure. That's why stop losses are so important. I mean, you probably have a stop at like 165 or something at this point. It's just, man, I might wait a few days before I took a long, but yeah, it's kind of doing stuff. Kind of, yeah. All right. 3 minutes to the closing bell, chat. 3 minutes. Thanks for the 400 people tuned in. It's a very early stream. I do understand that. So we're pumping it. We got Leeroy Jenkins in our corner. Let's do it. Let's do it. It's where is it? Your logo on the 8s, man. BMNR, who cares? Stupid. What a stupid company. Just buy Ethereum, dude. I mean, is PG still good? Not as good today, but I mean, I would love it to be above 145, 147. Like, they're trying. Yeah, dude, like you got to get some good candles here. I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not okay. Not as good. Yeah, if it better hold 142. 142 maybe the cutoff here, because if not, you might be seeing 135. Yeah, it's just after a long extended drawdown, an M shape like that developing, you kind of get a little excited. It's just like, well, they got to do something, man. They can't just crap around here. We got to start seeing some positive candles. Man. What's up, Margarita? All right, so we'll go back to the let's just go to the SPY real quick. Look at this thing, man. 30 seconds till it close. Going after hitting on the spider today, though, not the futures, but the spot SPY SPX. The golden mean ratio has been achieved, man. That's what they hit, 740, and it's pulled back right after. Did it, man. 10 seconds. 5 seconds till 3, 2, 1. Ring the bell, chat. Ring the bell. There it is.
Look here. Look, listen.
History. NASDAQ. S&P 500. Gold mean ratio. On the spot. All right, chat. Thank y'all for coming out. I gotta go. We did it, man. Bitcoin's still trying to do things, man. Gotta have a little faith with this macro. I'll be back. Till next time. Respect the T. Hey.